Hello. How is everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Just updating the order list. How are we all? Are we okay? My glove feels really weird today. I don't know what's going on. Feels tight, but not tight. I don't know. Anyway, so sorry, I'm just updating the order list as I didn't have a chance to print those ones a minute ago. Or I had a chance to print them a minute ago even, I should say. So I'm going to update the post on the page with the order list. I'll also pop it in the comments as well. But then obviously, as we know, those comments do fly by sometimes. So if I update the post on the page, then at least it's a referral point to go back to if you have ordered. And then that way you can see whereabouts you are. Why did that post that again? Oh, it must have not copied over. Hang on. There we go. Saving, and let's pop it in the comments as well. Perfect. Right. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just looking for my lip stuff. Okay, so today is a normal live. Oh, bless you, Selena. Well, I hope you can feel human again soon. Bless you. I was about to say, I am also extremely exhausted. I just don't think I slept well at all this week in like any way, shape or form. So yeah, I feel absolutely exhausted. I think also because Aaron had to work away for a couple of days. Normally he does the school run in the morning, and because our children's school isn't in walkable distance, so he normally does in the morning when I then pick them up. So if I do, I can have the option to sleep. So I think this week, because I haven't had that option to sleep, I have had to sort of do the early morning and the late nights with work. I think that may have something to do with it as well. Hello, 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 hello. 3 pumpkins Morrisons. Oh, I get it. Oh my god, Sarah, I was just thinking, well, how does a pumpkin from Morrisons cost £36? I was thinking, what size is this pumpkin? Is there something inside? But I think I get it. I was so confused then. Right, let me set this up over here. So we've got oysters, we've got egg pops. You went pumpkin. We're going pumpkin picking tomorrow morning, and another really early start tomorrow because of it. But no, we're going pumpkin picking tomorrow. I said to my kids, "Do you want to do that this year?" Because they're 13 and 12, and they're like, "Yeah, can we go this weekend?" I was like, "Yeah, we'll go Saturday. That's fine." But they're at that age now where you don't know if they do want to be involved and do that kind of thing, aren't they? Like, I'm really happy to still obviously go ahead and do it with them, but I don't want to then make them go and then walk around and be like, why are we here? Let's just go, because then it ruins it. Apparently I'm in a chatty mood today. The Celtic earrings are out of stock. The new ones with the amethyst stones kit, will they be coming back again? If they are them ones, then yes, they will be, because they're going to be part of the amethyst collection. I didn't realise they're out of stock, but yeah, if they are out of stock, they will come back in again. I sort of go through every few weeks to double check stock items and see if we need anything else ordered, so I just haven't seen that one yet. So the camera today is already being funny. I don't know if you can see it, I'm just trying to arrange it. So the camera's, it's just out of shot. It's literally my fingertips on it. So it's just out of shot. So it's already being funny and sort of flipping around So we'll see how it goes. The kids, I know, Kelly, so they would have been, so it's 8 years in November and she's 13. So she would have been 5. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They are definitely old. Getting old. Oh my gosh. Right, should we just dive in? Because apparently I'm just going to keep chatting away otherwise. So, first today is Joanne Klein's. Joanne, are you here? Oh, bless you, Kit. Yep, definitely. And there's actually other Celtic items as well. And you should see the new Green Man pendant. Oh my gosh, it is stunning. Just trying to think. I think I've already put it away, otherwise I'd show you. But if you know what the Green Man is, like the nature Green Man, it's the pendant of him. And it's Celtic-y vibes as well, so it's gorgeous. Joanne, hello, hello, hello. And you sent a loyalty card. Oh, yep, you're right at the top of my inbox. Okay, let's open up. Have a little look. Preview. Name and date and stickers. Okie dokie. So that means you've got 3 openings altogether. Which 3 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. Now, I think we've still got Perline. Yeah, we've got Perline pearls as well. So we'll be doing those as well. I've got a tickle in my throat, and it's not a cold or anything, touch wood, at the moment. It's like a frog. Two pops, 1 oyster, donate the shells. Okay, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. So, like I said, Perline first. And in here, you have got a brighter burgundy red, I believe. I think he's just more, yeah, he's definitely more burgundy than the cranberry, but he's definitely nice and bright and bold. Moving to your egg pops, so egg pop number 1. 2 pals in that one. You're hoping for greens and yellows. Okay. Your first one is a candy pinkle, so base candy floss pink with a slight pinkle overtone. And then you've got a larger chocolatey bronze. Oh, I can't. My pal pick is being funny today. Coming back for egg pop number 2. Oh, what colours did you say you was hoping for? So you've got 4 in that one. You're hoping for greens and yellows. You have got greens and yellows in this one. So you actually have got a Simba peach, but then you've got in between a lemon and a sunshine yellow, a lighter pastel apple green, and then a sea green as well. Boop, boop. So the perfect colours you was hoping for there. And then let's come back again for your oyster opening. Slight double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning. And twinning with yellow pearls. So yellows again you was hoping for. And we're twinning with brighter lemony yellow pearls. I think they're just slightly lighter than your single yellow there. Yeah, just a touch lighter. Okay, Joanne, let's go through all of these again for you. So from the very top, you've got that brighter cranberry red, candy pinkle and a chocolate bronze, Simba peach, brighter yellow, pastel apple green, sea green, and then twinning yellows as well. If you're happy with these, Joanne, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can of course swap some for colours of your choice. Sharon, oh my gosh, bless you. I hope they get back to you quickly and I hope you're not in too much pain. Gosh, bless you, darling. There has actually, Lynn. I thought that when they came out that we had yellows quite a bit on Tuesday. Do I have other greens available? Yes, I've got forest green. I've got possibly a slightly darker apple green, and then I've got the really light sort of creamy greens as well. Do you want me to pop some along the bottom? So if we go, like, we've got a really, really dark forest and then a brighter forest. Oh, hang on, it's really quite... Can we see that there? So darker forest, brighter forest. That one I think is slightly darker. Yeah, that's darker than your apple. Okay, and then I've got like a creamy apple as well. Are any of the, hang on, I'm just looking. I think that's all the apples all the greens I've got. Yes. So if you'd like to, oh my gosh, I can't speak, we're on the first person. If you'd like to swap any of those in, let me know which ones you'd like to swap in, which ones to swap out. I can number them if it makes it easier. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that's dark forest. That is a brighter forest. He is obviously still quite dark, but he's brighter. Then brighter apple, then the creamy apple. Just to see the sea green next to those two there. So it is a different colour. It's just, yeah. The darker apple swap for the chocolate, of course. And then are there any other swaps or shall I take those ones away? No more swaps. Okay, so I'm just going to take these away here then. So if you're happy with the rest of these then, which colours would you like where? Alright, I'm going to move it down again just so we can see them all. There we go. I kind of miss you guys sort of being able to see what I'm doing in the background. So I'm just trying to make it so I think that's not too bad. Yeah. The larger yellow on the pendant, brilliant. And then the rest of these then would be for your cage to swap in and out. So just confirm that you're happy with the rest of these. So I'm just going to bring you back because I believe we're happy, but before I move them, Oh, sorry, can you get the other 2 yellows on lobster fittings? Yes, of course. And then the others as your loose pearls. Is that correct? See, this camera doesn't show the colours correct at all, which is why we go to this camera over here, because that camera is the correct. Even if it's a bit darker or lighter sometimes, the colour of the pearls stay the same. You see what I mean? It's just, I try to get a good balance of, so it's not too dark. Everything else is perfect. Brilliant. So, oh no, let's do your trick or treat. So I'm just going to pick your pearls up first, but then we'll do your trick or treat card. It's almost Halloween. How fast is October gone? Like, how fast is October gone? It's ridiculous. So if we go back down again for your trick or treat, and in here, just grab a couple. You have got, oh, it's a good one. You've got a £5 off code. So Joanne, if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £5 off code, and I'll pop that across for you over the weekend. Okay, and that's up there for you. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very welcome. Up next then today is Lisa Breathwick. Lisa, are you here? Lisa, hello, hello, hello. I hope you're well. Lisa, you have got 1 pumpkin and then some openings afterwards. So we'll do your pumpkin first and then all your openings together at the end. So if we go down, we're going to start with your pumpkin cards. I'd just like to sort of shuffle them out and then grab one. So in, oh, you can see all the reflection of the camera there. I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can only choose oysters. Okay, so this means that with your other openings, you can choose egg pops or oysters, but with the item of jewellery, you can only have oysters. Okay, so I'm going to need you to pick 2 pumpkins, please. So that's number 1 and number 2. Number 3, and then 4 and 5. Which 2 would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 3, so those 2. Okay, so good luck, Lisa. Your first one is a cage pendant. Now this is a non-Halloween cage pendant. So I don't know what to call them, normal cage pendants, like an everyday cage pendant. This is the, oh, I think it's called the Forget-Me-Not cage. So it comes with 1 opening. It holds 1 pearl at a time. And this one has got 3 crystals, so 3 larger zircon crystals, 1, 2 and 3. And I don't know if you can see, but you've got like this entwined knot with the silver where they sort of loop around each other. And then your pearl, as where you can see my glove through, so the black of the glove, that's where you'll see your pearl through. It's quite hard to show this one just because of all the entwinedness, but when the pearl's in there, you can sort of see it more clearly, if that makes sense. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is another cage pendant. Again, this cage comes with 1 opening, holds 1 pearl at a time. However, this one is a Halloween cage pendant. I believe this one is called Jack's Lament. It does have a skeleton holding a pumpkin. The pumpkin does have a little bit of orange enamel coating it. and then they're sitting on this filigree designed moon. Now your pearl colour, again, where you see my glove all around the skeleton there, that's where the pearl colour is going to come through. You've also got this little black enamel bat at the top there. Okay, which one would you like to have? The Forget-Me-Not or the Halloween? So it's called Jack's Lament cage. It's hard. I agree. It is a harder option with this one. I can't not take the Pumpkin King. So that means you would like the pumpkin, so Jack's Lament, is that right? So you're happy with Jack's Lament? Just confirm for me, because that's how I read it. I can't not take the Pumpkin King. Yes. I'm going to leave it there. Just confirm. Yes, perfect. That's not you, Lisa. It's been one of those days today for me, so I just need to sort of clarify things for myself and just make sure I don't get it wrong for you guys. So that one comes with one opening, and due to this card we definitely have to have the oyster with this one, and then you've got 3 other openings as well. So if I get the oyster for that one, with the 3 other ones, would you like oysters or egg pops? Or a mix of each? 1 oyster, 2 pops. Okay, so then we're going to end up with 2 pops, 2 oysters. Okay, so with the shells, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, I haven't turned Mim on. Shall we? Oh, she has. Oh gosh, Mim has fallen. Oh my gosh, Mim's fallen. She has fallen. I don't know whether I should turn her on. I'll turn Mindy on instead. So with the shells, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh gosh, what's holding up Mim then? I'm literally touching, like there's the I don't know if turning her on is going to make her... I'm really confused. The thing that normally holds her, or helps her hold up, is not up there anymore. So I don't know what's holding her up. I'm not going to question it. Keep one, donate the other. Okay. Your niece will love it. Okie dokie, so let's go down. So we're going to do donated gifted pearl first for you. And, oh, it is a cranberry red. No, don't say that, Lynn. No, 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 no. So cranberry red as your gifted pearl. We're then going to do your egg pops and then I'm going to do the oysters afterwards. Hoping for purples. Okay, egg pop number 1. 4 pearls in that one of which is a purple. So I'll start with the purple there. So it's a it's slightly darker Cadbury purple, but he is a purple. A TARDIS blue. A silver bells and a pastel yellow, so it's like an off creamy yellow, pastel yellow. And then coming back for egg pop number 2, 2 pearls in that one, and coming across here, 1 is a brighter icy blue. Now I'm just going to pop these at the very top just to make room for the oyster pearls. And a lighter autumn peach. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the first shell for you. If that breaks, I can keep the second one instead. So oyster number 1, still hoping for more purples possibly. Light pop there. Oh, and we've got a runaway. If I just move my finger, it ran and hit my finger then. So you do have, but, so there's your mother of pearl. I can see a twin. You are twinning with periwinkle twins. Now periwinkle is like a bluey purple, so it depends if you see it more as a purple or more as a blue. It's one of those colours that some people do think it is more purple, some people think it is more blue. We call it periwinkle. So your shells stayed intact, so those ones are yours. And they're good sized twins as well. Just cleaning them up. Let's go across. So periwinkle twins, 1 and 2. I sort of buried that one slightly there. There we go. Beautiful. And then coming for your second oyster. Slight double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, you are twinning for a second time. Lisa, ask and you shall receive, because you said you wanted purples, and it's your second set of twins, which are purpley. Again, I think they are, hang on, I'm just gonna, now these two, they are slightly, oh, I've dropped one, different in shade. So they're definitely darker periwinkles. I think, hang on, this one I think is slightly darker than the other. Now obviously in the sun there, they don't look much different at all. They're not a massive difference between them. There's just that slight difference there. But they're definitely darker than the first set. Okay, so what do you think? Let me go from the very top. You've got that cranberry red, icy blue, and then the autumn peach. You've then got Cadbury purple and a TARDIS blue, silver bells, and then that creamy pastel yellow. Then you've got a pair of twinning periwinkles which are lighter, and a pair of twinning periwinkles which are darker. I'm just going to bring it across just to measure the twins there, just to double check. If you're not happy with any of these, Lisa, we can swap them for you. Or if you are happy with all of these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. Periwinkle number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. His twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. So the lighter pair are measuring the same. Darker pair, twin 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And twin 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. So they're both measuring the same, and they are all 8.5, or the twins are all 8.5s. Okay, Lisa, what do you think? What would you like to do? Swap the autumn peach for candy pinkle, pastel yellow for blurple, silver for lavender, blurple, lavender. Okay, so we're going to swap the peach, the yellow, and the silver. Okay, let's see. Hello, darling. If the dogs are coming in, can you move the bed over for them, please? So Candy Pinkle. It's a slightly lighter one though. I think that's the only one I've got. Let me just look over here. Yeah, this is the Candy Pinkle I have available. Oh, sorry. Let me pop it there for you. So it is slightly lighter. It still does have that Pinkle overly tone, but yeah, it is slightly lighter if that's okay. A Blurple is this one, and then a Lavender. This one. Oh, that's very close to the periwinkle, isn't it? Hopefully you can see the difference. It's more purple in this one. What do you think to those three? If you're not happy with any of those though, do let me know, because obviously I can have a look for other ones for you. Lavender on the bracelet. Sorry, I'm just sorting the pals out. So lavender on the bracelet. The light periwinkles on the studs. Love that. Okay. And then the remaining pearls there, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes you'd like to make? I don't have seafoam green, but I do have sea green, yes. So sea green. And that one's for your mum. And then the rest of the pearls here, are you happy with these? Oh, bless you, Leslie. I'm sorry you're having issues. Good evening, Terry. Invoice for sea green and icy blue on jump rings, and then you're happy with the others as your loose pearls. Of course. So jump rings, I'm just writing this down, on the sea green and the icy blue, and then you're happy with your others as your loose pearls. Oh no, that bag's got a hole in it. I don't know if you can see. Thumb goes through, which means if the thumb goes through, a pearl can go through. I reuse these bags over and over again, so all the staple holes do eventually make it so they're not usable, but we do try. Okay, you're very welcome. Your invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend. Thank you for the donation with your shelf, and I've saved this one for you, so that will get sent along with your order. If I do your trick or treat, and you have got a trick there. So it does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. But Lisa, I do hope that you'll be happy with everything, like I say, once it arrives. And that's it there. Okay. Up next today is Erin McGrail. Erin, are you here? Good boy. It's gone to lay down. Erin McGrail, are you here? Oh, really, Melissa? Oh, that's quite sweet. I will say some invoices from Tuesday's live didn't get sent out. So if you're waiting for an invoice for me, from me even, it will get sent with tonight's ones. The orders were still actioned, but it was only when I moved things today that I realised that those ones the invoice wasn't sent for. It's just I must have been called out halfway through, so I do apologise. But yeah, I forgot to say at the start. So if you are still waiting for an invoice from me, I don't think there's many of you, but if you are, it'll get sent over the weekend with these ones. Erin, if you are here, please type I'm invisible. Bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Erin McGrail, please comment on the comment because it'll bring it forward so I can see as well. Have you? Okay, yeah. If you've emailed Lauren, as long as the order number's in with the code as well, then I can obviously get that back to you straight away. Oh, bless her, Larry. Well, just thank you. Tell her thank you very much. I'm not sure, Kim. I think I saw a post earlier that somebody was waiting from there. So if that's the case, please pop me an email over because obviously that's not unless it's my brain automatically goes to if it's attached to another order that may not be ready, if they're combining postage, or if an invoice hasn't been paid, or if there's waiting on a colour swap. That's what my brain goes to if orders are sort of going back to that time span. If none of those are the case, then definitely please pop me an email over with the order number so I can have a look into it to see and obviously give the reason why. But they're the three off the top of my head. I'm not saying that that's the case because obviously I don't remember things individually, but that would be, to me, a reason why, if that makes sense. Right, last call then for Erin. If not, we'll move on. And then if they do come on, we can add them in, but it will be towards the end of the order list. So Erin McGrail, are you here? Okay, so up next then would be Kit Donal. Kit, I saw you earlier, so Kit, are you still here? Oh, everything's flown by for a second then. Let me scroll back up. No, I haven't seen Kit. Oh no, Kit, there you are. You just popped up as I said that. Okay, let me mark that you are here. Kit, if we start with your pumpkin, then we'll do all of your other openings together at the end. So in here, let's go for one on that side. And this says, have a bonus coral pearl. So have a bonus coral pearl. So I'm just going to grab a coral pearl for you. Let's get one of these ones. So there's lots and lots in this pot. And if we go across, so this pearl is yours. You can choose to swap it, keep it, pop it on the jewellery, whatever you wish to do. That pearl is now yours. So if we do your pumpkins then, so I'm going to need to know which 2 pumpkins you would like. So that's number 1, number 2 and number 3. And then we've got 4 and 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which 2 would you like? Three and 5. Okay, so inside number 3, you have got a Halloween cage pendant. This one comes with 1 opening, holds 1 pearl at a time, and then with it being a cage, you can swap and change the pearls around inside. This one is not new to this year. However, I believe it's called the Pumpkin Patch cage pendant. So let me get this. So you can see it's got this filigree design around the outside, so all the way around the outside. Then you've got a couple of these little pumpkins. Hang on, if I'm going to get it focused and I won't move it, at the bottom there. Now the pumpkins at the bottom do have the faces in, so they have orange enamel over the top of them. And then the pearl on this one sits in the centre, and the large portions, so obviously this back bit, you'll see in the back bit of the cage as well here, so you do see a large portion of the pearl sort of front and centre. Okay, so that's option number 1. Option number 2 is another cage, and it is a Halloweeny cage. So this one is Ollie the Owl. Again, it comes with 1 opening, holds 1 pearl at a time. This one does have a little bit of enamel colouring as well, slightly more than the pumpkin patch. So this is a cute little owl. He's standing on his twig, holding his witch's broom and wearing his witch's hat. The broom has got some brown enamel in, then you've got blue on the hat and black and white in the eyes. The pearl sits and shows in the owl's tummy, and then yeah, you can swap and change the pearls around inside as well. Would you like to have the pumpkin cage or the owl cage? You'd like to have Ollie the Owl, brilliant. Yep, we do pearline at the start of the opening, so I always do the jewellery sort of first, then before we open the oysters or egg pops, that's when we do pearline. Okay, so if I bring you back up then, so that one comes with 1 opening, then you've got 4 others, so 5 openings altogether and a 4 pearl oyster. So if I get the 4 pearl oyster for you, with the other 5, would you like to have oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. If you've not Googled really wet owl before, do it and you are welcome. Is it? Now, if I Googled that, Shelley, does it come up with a genuine owl that has been like drenched with rain or something? Or is it something completely different that I don't want to Google? Loyalty cards, I'll have a look. Let me bring this across here because it's... Yes. Okie dokie. So 7 openings altogether. Which 7 would you like? Don't trust it. Yes, an actual owl, but Charisse says don't trust it. What to do? That's hysterical. Oh, I feel like I want to see. So, very wet owl. Very wet owl. Oh no! Oh, oh, they are extremely damp. Oh, I thought birds had that coating on their feathers that made like water just run off them, like that powder coating. Oh, sorry. 5 pops, 2 oysters. So 1 and 2, and then 5 pops. Oh, that's only 4. I tried to grab 5 then, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So with your gifted pearl, you have got a sunshine yellow. And then coming across for your egg pops. So egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in your first one. We've got a bridal white, a icy blue, and a blood orange. Donate the shells, and you're hoping for purples, blues, and greens. Oh, is that right, Sam? I didn't realise. Egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in that one. A cream. It does look like it may have a slight hint of yellow to him, but I think he is more cream. An amber. A magenta. And a darker gunmetal grey. Then coming back for your next egg pop. Three pearls in that one. A bridal white. So that cream is sort of sandwiched between the 2 bridal whites there. So hopefully we can see the slight differences there. You've then got a Simba peach and another magenta. It's open. The order list does have a couple of spaces left, not a massive amount, but does have a couple of spaces left for today. 3 pearls in your next one as well. So you've got a, I'm going to start with the slightly funky shaped one. So this one is a slightly oval-esque corally amber there. You've then got a cranberry, a lighter burgundy red, and then a pastel yellow. Is that pastel-y olivey? I apologise, that's the pastel-y olivey yellow there. And then coming for your last egg pop, 2 pearls in that one. And this one you've got a candy pinkle, so base candy floss pink with a pinkle overtone. And then you've got a slightly funky shaped icy blue. So again, he's slightly oval shaped and ever so slightly lighter than that first icy blue out there as well. Now I didn't leave much room for the oyster pearls. They sort of spread out a lot. So I'm just going to move these up ever so slightly, and then we'll move to your 4 pearl oyster and then your 2 normal oysters. There we go. So coming back for your 4 pearl oyster. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. I did just pour that one off because it was on the top there. I'm just going to take that bit of shell off that didn't fully come away with the top half. Oh, flying pearls down the front there. And there's no more in that one. We are quadding. Okay, so coming back across, you've got a bridal white, a lighter raspberry, a midnight purple, so base midnight blue with a purple overtone. It's not massively blue. I don't know if you can see that. It's not massively blue, but it does have that hint there. And then a larger, brighter, icy blue. Normal oysters now. So oyster number 1. Light pop there. Oh, you are twinning. Twinning with sunshine yellow pearls. Now, again, yellow twins coming out. These ones are even brighter than the ones earlier, I believe. They are beautiful. I'm gonna put them, yeah, we'll see them if we put them in the sand here. Perfect. So this one on this side does look ever so slightly brighter than his twin, but only just a touch. Your last oyster. Double pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning for a second time. And twinning with Seafoam Green Twins kit. I'm going to see if I can fit these under the yellows there. Yeah, oh yeah, there's plenty of room. Okay, so Seafoam Green Twins as well. So shall I go through the colours from the very top? So I'm just popping the eggshells away. So from the very top, you've got the coral, sunshine yellow, candy pinkle, and the funky icy blue. A bridal white, bright icy blue, and a blood orange. A creamy white, amber, magenta, and gunmetal grey. Then bridal white, Simba peach, magenta, and twinning yellows. The funky coral, burgundy red, yellowy olive, and twinning seafoam greens, then bridal white, raspberry, midnight blue, and a icy blue. What do you think, Kit? What would you like to do? If you're happy with all of these, they are yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Oh, can I do a colour order? Of course. Measure the largest and smallest. Okay, I'm going to do the colour order first and then I'll measure them if that's okay. Oh, excuse my pen. So with the colour order, can I take... Yeah, I think it's best if I take them out first. I'll keep the twins together though. I'll still put the twins in the colour order, but if I keep them together then I won't lose them myself. Okay, so we're going to start, let's get rid of that for you for a minute. So start with the darker gunmetal grey, and then we'll do that midnight purpley one next to him. And then I think the rest of them are quite nice and bright. So then we'll go into the burgundy red, then the blood orange, Simba peach, then coral amber, and then the gifted coral. Then that actually leads nicely into the raspberry pink. Then we'll do magenta, then candy pinkle, then funky icy blue, then larger icy blue, then brighter icy blue, creamy white, no, actually, let's do it this way. Bridal white, creamy white, and then yellow. Oh, I forgot the sea foam green. We'll put the sea foams in last. Then the twinning yellows, then the sea foams as so. So before I show you that closer, the largest is definitely the icy blue from the 4 pearl oyster. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Smallest, possibly the creamy yellow. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He went through the 7.5 there, but yeah, he's a 7. Possibly the donated coral as well. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And maybe the magenta. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. Okay, so definitely smallest is a 7 and largest is a 8.5. Okay. It does look like that icy blue has got an imperfection on him there, just at the top. What do you think to all of these? The pearl picker, yeah, look for like a bead picker or something along those lines. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I can have a look. So I'm just trying to find Kit's comment. Okay, so Kit, you'd like twins on simple studs, funky pearls on hoops. Okay, so none on the jewellery here so far, that's fine. So let me write this down then. So you'd like to be invoiced for studs with the yellow and the sea foam. And then you'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings with the funky coral and the funky icy. I'm just going to take those out of the sand. I'm just going to come back down as well to the comments. So if you just said something recently, I may have missed it. Sorry, when I do the colour order, I don't look up at all. So I think that's why I missed your comment then. So funky, icy, funky coral. Perfect. So then the remaining pearls, you said you may have some swaps that you'd like to do. So if you let me know which ones you'd like to swap out and then which ones you'd like to swap in, and then I will pop them at the bottom and then obviously get you to confirm if you're happy with those shades or not. Oh, the burgundy on the Soulmates. Yeah. And then you'd like to swap the 2 whites and the palest yellow for mixes of purples and lilacs. I don't have lilacs, but I do have a lavender. And then we'll go silver grape purple and Cadbury purple. Are you happy with those 3? Of course, if not, do let me know and I can swap them to something else. Yep, happy with those. Brilliant. Hang on, let me just pop these back, otherwise I don't have enough room to move. So you'd like the Cadbury on the Celtic cross. Let me just take that one. Oh! Okay, Cadbury on the... Oh, they are loud today. And a few... No, don't be sorry, my lovely. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to move these up just a notch then, just so we've still got that room at the bottom. Sorry, Kim. If it gets too late, I can turn them off, because like we said, if people do go to sleep watching, that's gonna really not be a pleasant wake up call. So if it gets late, I will quieten the witches down. Oh, hang on. Yeah, bear with me. I don't have a post-it. Don't have post-its. Okay. Yeah, I found some post-its. So you'd like to donate the Midnight Purple to Nicola Dunn, and then the Bright Icy Blue to Deborah Davey. Yes, that mine are also in holiday mode. They split up for the holidays today. It's quite unusual that they actually are off for Halloween. Normally they sort of go back to school ready for Halloween, don't they? Or mine do anyway. Oh, sorry, just putting the donated pearls in the correct place. Okay, so swap the brightest yellow for a blue pearl to go to Marion Howe. Yeah, do you know? I'm just going to grab a icy blue. Is that one okay? Okay. I'm going to take that one. However, if it's not right, obviously do just shout out at me and I can change it. To Marion Howe. The remaining blue is also an icy blue. It's one of those sort of icy, almost Pepsis, but it's definitely more icy. That one was perfect. Brilliant. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. They're back at school already in Edinburgh. Oh, bless you, Sharon. I suppose you've already had the holidays, so now at least you can get back to routine. That's the only thing with the holidays. I love it and they love it. It's just the routine really throws my son, not being in that routine. Pinkle to Shirley Churches. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that one. Shirley Churches is the candy pinkle. Yeah. The yellow swap has been done. One of the bright pinks to Emma Cox and the other to Sharon Morrison. Okay. Emma Cox and Sharon Morrison to have a magenta each. No, you're right, Shelley. I don't always get to see all the comments, so it does really does help bringing it forward. Normally, do you know what I mean? Normally, if I'm looking, if they sort of are visible for me, I normally do catch them. But yeah, if Facebook sort of blocks a comment or two, not even blocks, just doesn't show me, filters I think is the word, yeah, I may miss some. Yep, I believe I've done the blue to Marion Howe. Shirley, a lobster fitting. Oh, yeah, let me bring it back so I can write that down. Where are you? Ah, there we go. So you'd like to be invoiced for a lobster. Perfect. The blood orange to Shirley Guthrie to cheer her up. Oh, bless you. So Shirley Guthrie. And that was the blood orange. Yeah, blood orange. Okay. Yep, Liz. That's absolutely fine. You'd like to donate the corals and the white. So that one and that one. You've got Simba Peach, Amber. That one is actually a raspberry. It's a lighter raspberry. So these two you'd like to donate into Pearline. Okie pokey. Sharon, of course, it's not a problem. So with the donated pearls, they automatically get added into any open orders. So if you don't have an open order and you get a gifted pearl, if you can either have it sent on, pop me an email over and I can invoice the P&P, or I do hold on to it until that order comes in and then I add it into there. So do not worry at all. If you're planning on ordering in the future, then it will definitely get added into there for you. The raspberry has to go to Hannah. Okay, so Hannah, Louise, Valentine. Okie pokey. Yeah. Just going to move all of these down slightly so we can see them. I'm just going to double check. I think we have got all of the jewellery chosen for. Yes. The blue and the purple. Oh, those three. Okay, so those bottom three there on lobsters, and then you'd like to have the rest loose. Okay, brilliant. Kit, I hope you're happy with everything there. So I'm just going to do your trick or treat as well, just popping these on here. Your invoice for your extras will get sent across for you over the weekend. It will go to the email address on the order form. And thank you ever so much for the donation with your shells as well. Oh, you have got a trick with that one, Kit. So there's nothing on the back of that one, my lovely. But I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. From me, Kit, you're very, very welcome. Okay, up next then today is Selena Zambito. Selena, you was here not long ago, so hopefully you're still here. Yes, hello my lovely. Okay, so you've got one pumpkin and then we'll do all of your openings together at the end. So let's go down for your pumpkin. If I just grab all the cards here. So good luck. I just shuffle them out and sort of dive in. I normally try grab one that's not on show. Oh, okay, so you can only choose oysters. So that's not for all of your openings, it's just for the openings that come with your item of jewellery. Okay, so 1 and 2. I'm going to need 2 pumpkin picks from you. Sorry, 3 and 4, and then 5 on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which 2 would you like? One and 4. Okay, so inside number 1, is adjustable ring. Now this one is not on the website yet, so it's one to come. Again, it's got that same sort of design though. So you've got the adjustable heart slider. And this one is the spotted star ring. So this one matches the spotted star pendant and earrings that is on the website. So it's a star shape, the pearl sits right directly in the centre, and then you've got those orange crystals on each of the points of the stars. Okay, so that comes with one opening, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. And then option number 2 is a bracelet. This bracelet has got, right, so if we go, we've got the smaller belcher links here, which are circle belcher links. And then you've got longer oval links and then the smaller belcher links again. Now you can fit lobster fittings on any of the links, which have got pearls or charms on. This one also comes with one opening, and you can choose whether you have the pearl on or off the jewellery with the bracelet. So Selena, both come with one opening. The ring needs one pearl on there. The bracelet you can choose to have a pearl on or off. Which one would you like? Hoping for a bracelet. Definitely the bracelet. Okie dokie. Okay, so if I bring you back up to me, that means the bracelet definitely needs to be an oyster, but then the other 5 openings can be as you wish. So with the other 5, would you like to have oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. Loyalty card. Bring it across. Not yet. I'm just looking. Yep, name. That's perfect. So that makes 7 openings altogether. So which 6 extras would you like? I thought there were 7 with the card. Yep, so 7 with the card. I've got 1, which is the one where it says you had to have an oyster. So which other 6 would you like? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? 4 pops, 3 oysters. So one of them definitely had to be an oyster. So another 2 oysters and 4 pops. Yeah? So you're going to end up with 3 oysters, 4 pops. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So are there certain colours that you're hoping for, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Your donated pearl is a blood orange. And then coming across for your egg pops. So egg pop number 1. 2 pals in your first one, and we have got a lighter burgundy red and then a candy pinkle. So base candy floss pink with that pinkly overtone. You're hoping for blues, purples and greens. Okay. Egg pop number 2. 3 pals in that one. You've got another burgundy red, and this one, oh, is it a candy pink? I'd say this one's definitely more pink than pinkle, so I'm going to say it's more, it does have a slight hint of purple in him, but no, I don't think he's a full candy pinkle. And then this one is a pastel yellow, so like a creamy yellow. Next egg pop. 4 pals. Oh, no. Okay, I forgot to move the camera back. So there was 4 pals in this egg pop. Because I didn't do it on camera, before I show you the colours, are you happy for me to have these pals under here, or would you like me to get you a different egg pop? I'm so sorry, I didn't realise I didn't move the camera back. So yeah, before you see these, yeah, happy with those? Oh, I'm sorry. 4 pearls in that one though. Oh, dearie me. Okay, so this one's a yellow olivey green. The reds are a hit with you tonight, so your 3rd red. You've then got a chocolatey red, so these ones are gorgeous. It's like a black cherry chocolatey tone, and then you've got a golden yolk yellow. He does have that chocolate undertone. Next to the reds, he looks more red, but he's got like he is a chocolatey undertone to him. Your last egg pop. Oh, 2 pals in that one. And in here, 4 for 4 with the reds, slightly darker burgundy. And then look at him, dark Cinderella. Oh, no. Sorry, nearly dropped the eggshells all everywhere then. Okay, so then we're going to come back for your oysters. Okay, so oyster number 1. Light pop there. And you are twinning. Twinning with periwinkle, possibly? Yep, twinning with periwinkle twins. Let's pop them right at the bottom there. They do look slightly more lilac-y, I think, actually. In between a lilac and a periwinkle, they're sort of on the cusp there. Oyster number 2. triple pop there. And you are twinning with very small icy blue twins. Now these are going to look itty bitty next to those other twins, because the other twins I'm guessing are about an 8.5, and then these are, look at those, they look teeny tiny next to those fast ones. Guessing they're about 6. And then your last oyster. Lights pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And then ending with twinning. Sunshine yellow twins. Oh, excuse my hand a second. Just popping the twins in. Okay, Selena, let me go through all of these again then. So you've got quite a nice variety of colours actually. So from the very top you've got blood orange, burgundy red, candy pinkle. Then that's creamy yellow, burgundy red and a brighter pink. Olivey yellow, burgundy red, chocolate red, golden yolk, and then burgundy red and a darker Cinderella blue. Twinning lilac-y pinkles, twinning icy blues and twinning sunshine yellows as well. So I need to know which ones you would like where, Selena, if you're happy with all of these. Of course, if there are any swaps that you'd like to do, we can do that for you as well. Periwinkles on the earrings. Yeah. Blue twins on simple studs and yellow on the drop. Okay. So yellow. Okay. No pearls on the other items, but may have swaps. Okie dokie. Let me move these down for you then, and I'm just going to write that down for the other items. But yeah, of course, if there are any swaps you'd like to do let me know. So no pearl on there. So on the bracelet as well, no pearl on there. The bracelet from the pumpkin. Perfect. So yeah, just need to know any of the swaps that you would like to do. So you'd like to see shades of apple greens. Hang on, let me get the pots out and then it'll be easier. So apple greens, Cinderellas I will have a look, and Cadbury purples, purple. Okay, so I'm going to move them back up again. So that's a pastel creamy apple. A lighter apple. I don't know. Is that a difference there? Oh, that's a little difference there between the two. So 3 with the apples. The blues, you've got quite a dark Cinderella there already, to be honest. I think, is that one? That one's ever so slightly two-tonal. Oh, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but just slightly two-tonal there. Oh, don't drop that, please. And then purples. We've got that one. And if I possibly go for, is that a different, I think that's slightly darker. Yeah. So you'd like to swap the blood orange and the pastel yellow for greens 2 and 3. Okay. The light pinkle and one of the lighter burgundy reds for the blue and the first purple. Okay, so that's a no to that purple there. Oh, I've just put it back, but let me see if I can find, so I put it on top. I'm guessing it's that one. Yeah, so that one for that pink. Okay, so it was, so I put it on top and it didn't mix, so I hope that's correct. Lisa, you'd like to swap your lighter pinkle for that one. Okay. Another dark chocolate burgundy. I can have a look. So do you want it the same size and shade, or just the same shade? Okay, so that one is slightly smaller. So your one is the one that's next to the blue, and then that one is the one I just added in. So it is slightly smaller, but I hope that's okay. So swap out a lighter red. Okie dokie. If you're happy with that one, of course. Swap yellow for same shade as your dark blue. To give to, I don't know if I have one. Definitely have a look. Same shade as the darker Cinderella blue. So the yellowy, this one, yellow number 1 or yellow number 2? I've got this one. Oh, that's slightly lighter than your blue. I think that might be the closest I can get. Would that one be okay? And is that Kim D? If it was the lady from earlier, that's Kit Donal. Or we do actually have a Kim as well who watches, which is Kim. I don't think it's Kim D. I think it's the second chocolate burgundy. Kit. Oh, no, don't be sorry. That's absolutely fine. So Kit Donal is that blue. So I hope that one's okay. It's just a touch lighter than your one. And then Shelley for showing you the crystal pendant. Oh, bless you. So Shelley Stanton. So then the chocolate, so this is the swapped in chocolate, not your one, to Shelley. Okie dokie. Perfect. Are there any other swaps that you'd like to do? A hoop on that kit, yeah. You think that's it? And then, oh, okay, so you'd like the rest of them on lobster fittings. Okay. Perfect, I've got that down for you. And a pin cap for you, Shelley. Okie dokie, I'll write that down in a second. Selena, I hope you're happy with all of that there. Shelley. Okay, so if we do your trick or treat, Selena, I'll need, with your invoice, it'll get sent across for you over the weekend, and that will go to the email address on the order form. Oh, you've got a £5 off code for the website, so if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £5 off to use, £5 off code to use even. That will also get emailed across for you as well. Thank you for the donations with your shells, Selena, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. From me, you're very welcome. Okie dokie. Up next then today is Kim Seneca. Kim, are you here? Kim, hello, hello, hello. Let's mark that you're here as well. Ta-da! Okay, so you've got 2 openings and 2 4-pearl oysters. So if I get the 4-pearl oysters for you, Kim, which other 2 openings would you like? So you can have 2 oysters, 2 egg pops, or 1 of each. What would you like to do? Should say when you're, no, because I don't want to assume, because you guys obviously, you might not want to order again, which is obviously your right not to order. So I don't want to say when you order again, because it just assumes that you would like to. So that's why I say if you'd like to order again when you get a code, because if you would like to order, you've got a money off code to use. 2 pops. You'd like to donate the shells, colour order at the end. Okay, let's go down. We're going to start with Pearline though. So, good luck. And in here you have got, I believe it's a Candy Pinkle. Let's go across. Oh no, it's more, I think it's more candy than Candy Pinkle. Egg pop number 1. 2 pals in that one. You've got a amber and a blurple. So blurple is a mix between blue and purple. In some lights he's more blue, some lights he is more purple. Coming across for egg pop number 2. 2 pearls in that one as well. So in here you've got a magenta and then a blood orange. Okay, then we've got your 2 4-pearl oysters. Oh, you said donate the shells, so I was just looking through. So 4-pearl oyster number 1. Lights pop there. And you are quadding. 4 pearls in your first one. Fab? You just bring in the dog?
Stare at the door just to see the delivery.
Oh, would you be able to grab me a mint tea, please? Thank you, darling. Sorry, Aaron was just dropping off a dog, apparently. Okay, so quadding. Oh, these colours are beautiful together. So you've got a, it's more of a Cinderella blue, and then more of a lilac purple. We've then got a watermelon, so it's a pinky watermelon, and then a gorgeous rose gold. And then for Pearl Oyster number 2, there's your pearl. I don't think we've ever had 4 of the same colour. We have had, 2s and 2s before. So like 2 blues, 2 reds, for example. There's no more in that one. So quadding, look at these. You've got a mystic purple, another lilac-y, actually no, that one's slightly more periwinkle. So yeah, can you see a difference? That's lilac, that's periwinkle. So they are very, very close. A golden peach, and then a brighter icy blue. Now again, this icy blue is sort of a mix between icy and Pepsi blue. I'd say it's more icy blue than Pepsi blue, but he's got that slight underish tone to him. Underish tone? Undertone. Okay, so from the very top then, you've got that candy, the amber, and then the blurple, magenta and a blood orange, then Cinderella blue, lilac, watermelon and a rose gold, mystic purple, periwinkle, golden peach and an icy blue. Kim, I'll need to know which one you would like where. And of course, if there are any colours you'd like to swap, we can do that for you as well. Other shades of purple. Yeah, I'm just going to move. There you go. Just moved it up slightly. So I've got a lighter lavender. Oh, it's like a creamy lavender. So it does have, I don't know if that's going to be too light, but I'll add it in anyway, just because. Then we've got, I always lose the Cadbury Purple. Does it not have a label on it? It does have a label on it. Oh, I know, Mystic Purples are gorgeous. It's just it's just at the moment I can't get any in. So that's a lighter Cadbury Purple, darker Cadbury Purple. Where's the grape purple? And then I'll get a midnight purple as well if I've still got some. Grape purple. I think this is a sign I need to reorganise the colour order in this pot. Whenever it takes me too long to find, there it is, to find certain colours, it's always because they've been mixed around too much now. So that's a silver grape purple. And then let me have a look down here. We can do a midnight purple as well. What do we think to all of those? If you're happy with any of those, let me know which ones you'd like to swap in, which ones you'd like to swap out. And of course, if you're not happy with any of them, Kim, that's fine. You don't have to have any. Oh, bless you, Amanda Jade. Well, I hope you have a good night's sleep and a good shift tomorrow as well. Keep 1, 2, 3 and 5. Hang on. 1, 2, 3 and 5. So get rid of the silver grape purple. That's not a problem. And then you'd like to swap the amber, the blood orange, the rose gold and the golden peach. Okay, so keep these 4 down here, swap these 4 here. I'm just going to put these colours back and then I'll take those out once, just to make sure I haven't got it wrong. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Blurple at the top for the ring. Okay. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move that pink down a bit so then we can fit all the colours in. There we go. You can see them all a bit more better now. So blurple on the ring. So then that is all the pearls for the jewellery that I need. So it would just be with the other ones if there's any other changes you'd like to make. Ah, okay. So you'd like to keep... No, that's a Cinderella blue. So keep the purples, definitely these ones. And the Mystic Purple. And this one. And this one. So top 2 lines you're definitely keeping. Yeah? And then the other ones I've just put at the bottom just so we can see the difference. And then you'd like to see green. Okie dokie. So you've got a dark forest and a brighter forest. A sea green. Then you've got a apple green. I'm finding it difficult to get between the 2 different shades now. I sort of think I've got the variations. I think that's slightly lighter. Yeah, that's only a just though. I think I've sort of got rid of the variations in the apples. And then a lighter pastel apple as well. So that all the greens that I have. Oh no, is that tied? I mean, I've got some extremely dark tidal greens, but there's not much green in them, if that makes sense. They're like a chocolatey green. I don't have any pickles available to swaps at the moment, I'm afraid. You'd like to keep 2, 3, 4, 5 and the light apple. So 2, 3, 4, 5 and the light apple. So take the dark forest and the tidal away. So that's 5 there. So we're taking these 5 here. Is that right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So these pearls here, then, just confirm. Are you happy with all of these? Yes, brilliant. Oh, I need to get more bags. Do I have enough there? Right, let's just use those ones for now, and then if I need to go get some more, I will. Okay. Well, Kim, I'm glad you're happy with those. As always, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And in here, you have got a £4 off code. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £4 off code to use, and I'll email that across for you over the weekend. So I hope you'll be happy with that as well, and with everything once it arrives. You're very welcome. Okay, up next then today is Emma Hulse. Emma, are you here? Yes, Kim, please do, with the order number, and then I can look into it for you. Emma, hello, hello, hello. Emma, you have got one opening altogether. Emma, would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? You've sent a loyalty card. Found you. I couldn't find you then. Yes, that's perfect. So 2 openings altogether then, my lovely. Which 2 would you like? Oysters or egg pops, or of course one of each. And that's just been booked in for you there. There we go. One of each, brilliant. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down, and Pearline, I'm just going to have a sneaky look. Yeah, we've got enough in there. So Pearline first, and in here you have got a Candy Pinkle. So base Candy Floss Pink, we can definitely see the Pinkle overtone with this one. So Candy Pinkle to start with. Coming across for your Egg Pop. 3 pearls in that one. And you've got another Candy Pinkle. This one's slightly lighter, slightly larger. So just a slight difference. A lighter yolk yellow and a blood orange. Coming across for your oyster. Light pop there. There's a little bit of flesh left on that side, but there's definitely no pearls in there. And there's no more in that one. Oh. And in here, my light has just gone off, so bear with me. Bear with me a second. Oh gosh, there we go. Okay, so in that one, you have got a pinky rose gold. Okay, so 2 Candy Pinkles, 1 lighter yolk yellow, a blood orange and a creamy rose gold. Thank you very much, Beth. What do you think? So we are now fully booked for tonight. Although, hang on, let me just refresh this, make sure I haven't missed anyone. Nope, that's perfect. Rose gold on the bracelet, Emma, of course. And then the other 4 pearls there would be your loose pearls. Can you confirm that you're happy with all of those, or are there any other changes that you'd like to make? Swap the blood orange for a forest green. Yeah. I went for a brighter forest green. I hope that's okay. I don't have dark rose gold at the moment, no. The darkest one I had, I think, got chosen the other night. You'd like to have hoop fittings on those two there. Yes. Okay. And then the other pinkle and the forest green as your loose pearls. Is that right? Yep, the other's loose. That's brilliant. So let me just pop these in here as well. The invoice for the fittings will get sent across for you over the weekend. And Emma, thank you for the donation with your shells as well. If we do your trick or treats cards, let's go in that pile there because that didn't get spread out very well. So you have, you've got a trick there. So it does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. But like I say, Emma, hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Emma, you're very, very welcome. Up next then is Patricia Grail. Patricia, are you here? Patricia, hello. And you've sent loyalty cards as well. Maybe I should try and come in earlier to see if any loyalty cards been sent so I can sort of add them all in together. I'm very happy doing it this way as well, don't get me wrong. It's just I always seem to miss... Yep, found you, so... Okay. So if we do your pumpkin patches first, let me just write down... So I'm just writing down about the loyalty card, otherwise by the time I come to ask you, then I'll forget. Because that's my brain at the moment. Pumpkins first, then all of the openings together at the end. So if we go down, so if we get your cards here, let's do this one. Have a bonus black pearl. Now it's going to have to be a silver bells pearl. I hope that's okay. I don't have the blacks available, so it does need to be silver bells. So this silver bells pearl, you can choose, I mean, he's always a gorgeous darker one. You can choose to keep him, swap him, pop him on the jewellery. It's almost like a silvery chocolatey bells there. So then with your pumpkins, I'll need you to pick 2 pumpkins, please. So number 1 and number 2, number 3 and number 4, and then number 5. Which 2 would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 and 3. Okay, so inside number 1 is a Halloweeny cage pendant. Oh, slippy. Okay, so this is Wendy the Bat cage pendant. So Wendy the Bat comes with 1 opening and 1 pearl goes in the cage at a time. And the pearl goes in the face of the bat here. So the eyes and the mouth is where the pearl colour gets shown, sort of comes through. And then you do have this gorgeous bat design. So you see the cage, this is where the pearl sits at the top there. Quite a nice sized cage there as well. So that's option number 1. Option number 2, okay, so this one is a pendant. This one comes with 1 opening and the pearl needs to go onto the jewellery. So this is similar to the twinkle pendant, so it will have matching earrings when it goes on the website as well. It's just a different shape, so it's the same sort of size. It's a larger crystal design where the pearl then goes directly underneath. This is the triangle shape, or the curved side triangle shape. So again, it's quite a nice thicker pendant. So the twinkle one is the circle, this one is the triangle. So pearl goes dangling at the bottom. Which one would you like, the cage or the pendant? You'd like to have the pendant for the first one. Okay. Let me just write these down as we go. Okay, so then we're going to do pumpkin number 2. So again, we're going to come in with the cards. Oh, with this one you can only choose oysters with that item of jewellery. Every other item of jewellery and opening you can choose obviously what you'd like, as long as the cards say so. But for the next item, it's only oysters. So you've got 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5. Which 2 pumpkins would you like this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two and 4. 2 is a cage pendant, but it's not a Halloween one. This one I don't think is on the website yet. No, I don't think this one's made it yet. I have shown it before though. It says, I love you forever and... No, sorry. I love you for always and forever. Oh, sorry, I let go of the chain and then it goes flying. So it comes with 1 opening. It holds 1 pearl at a time. You may have guessed what it is by the script on here. So it's a heart shape. And then you've got the mum and the 2 children looking off into the distance. And they'll be looking into the pearl. So that sort of circle you can see in the background, that is where the pearl's going to sit. So I love you always and forever. Option number 2. Oh, cages are on it tonight. Is a Halloween cage pendant. So this one also comes with 1 opening, holds 1 pearl at a time. So it's just the battle of the cages with these 2. This is a spider cage. So this is a black enamel spider, and then the pearl sort of comes through behind all the spider legs there. Which one would you like? The heart cage or the spider cage? Yep, I do plan to get new stock on the website soon. As always, it will go to supporters first, and then it will open up for everybody. I'll obviously give more of a time range as soon as I've started getting them on there. I'll let you all know. So would you like to have the heart cage or the spider cage? I'm just going to refresh my comments, make sure I haven't missed you there, Patricia. Ah, spider cage. Sorry, I don't know if that came through or not until I refreshed it. Spider cage. So that one does only come with the oyster opening, but we'll go through the openings at the end. Oh no, I don't know if I topped up. Sorry, I fell behind topping up the pumpkin. Bear with me just a second. Okay, so moving on to your next pumpkin then. So in here, let's go in that cluster that I didn't spread out. And you have got have a bonus black pearl. So again, we're going to do another silver bells there. I'll see if I can go for a slightly different shade silver bells. That one is lighter. There you go. So again, you can keep him, swap him, pop them on the jewellery, do with as you wish. And then with your oysters, not oysters, pumpkins, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5. Which 2 would you like this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Four and 5. Okay, inside number 4 are earrings. These are the birdhouse earrings, so they are hookback earrings. We do have a matching pendant that will be going on the website as well, so not on the website yet. So hookback earrings, and if I zoom in on one, if I can. So to me they look like a birdhouse. So you've got crystal at the top and then the 2 sides with like these curved roofs. The pearl sits directly in the centre. Then you've got these crystal bottom section coming across. So this one would come with 2 openings, and 2 pearls would need to go onto the jewellery there. And then your next option, is a anklet. Now again, this anklet is not on the website. It will be a new item going on. It's got a gorgeous, listen to that. I love the chimey bells. And this has got the blue crystal. So this is a sky blue, it's called, which is a gorgeous lighter. It's almost like our icy blue pearls, double star anklet. So this one has got 6 sets of 2 stars. It comes with 1 opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Which one would you like with these? The earrings or the anklet? It's very pretty, Shelley, the anklet. It's gorgeous. And like I said, the bell, it's so chime. I just love a chimey bell. Love it. Oh, let me top up the pumpkins. top up the pumpkin. Da 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 da. Earrings or anklet? Earrings. Earrings are yours. Sorry, Patricia, it doesn't seem like I'm seeing your comments until I refresh it. So I'll just keep that in mind and keep refreshing it so I don't keep you waiting. So earrings there. And then we've got one more pumpkin to go. So your last pumpkin pick for the evening. Let's go with that card there. Oh, no pearl swaps. Now that doesn't mean with all of the pearls, it just means with the pearls from this opening for the next item of jewellery, there'll be no pearl swaps. So you've got number 1 and number 2, number 3 and number 4, and then number 5. Which 2 would you like this time? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. One and 2. Okay, so inside number 1, you have got a crystal pendant. So this pendant comes with one opening, and you can choose whether you have the pearl on or off the jewellery. This one is not on the website yet. It is a clear crystal, so it means that it's going to go with any item of clothing or any pearl that you choose to wear. And it is a rounded cornered rectangle, so it's quite a nice thicker pendant if I show you from the side. Beautiful facets in the crystal there, so if I just put my glove behind it so you can sort of see how it's cut and how it sparkles, catches the light. If you choose to have the pearl on this one, it does go at the top. It can move around there. Or like I say, you don't have to have the pearl on that one. Option number 2 is a Halloween cage pendant. This one comes with one opening, and the pearl would go in the cage, so it holds one pearl at a time. And then of course you can swap and change the pearls around at home. This one, again, this isn't a new this year. I believe it was last year. So it's an orange coloured enamel pumpkin. The pearl sits in the pumpkin face and comes through the eyes, the nose and the mouth. And then you've got this little mouse peeping over the top of the pumpkin with his witch's hat on, sort of looking out, giving us a little peekaboo. Okay, would you like to have the crystal pendant or the cage pendant? You'd like the crystal pendant. Okay. Oh, I forgot they were on. They're setting each other, they're winding each other up. Okay, so it means you have got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 openings and a 4 pearl oyster. One of your openings definitely needs to be an oyster, and one of them is no pearl swap, so I'll need to know which ones those are. So if I get the 4-pearl oyster with the other 8 openings, which 8 would you like? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. Three oysters, donut shells, 5 pops, and oysters, no pearl swap. Thank you very much. So 1, 2, 3. The first normal oyster we open will be the no pearl swap one. Okay. Oh, I think I've got 5 in one. I did. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you can see. There's a pinky one in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go down. And donated pearl first. Oh, bless you, Emma. Yes, of course. I hope you feel better soon. So your donated pearl, Patricia, is a autumn peach. So that's already, before we start your openings, you've got 3 pearls in the sun there. That peach is almost like a slightly squished pebble. So he does, resemble that ever so slightly funky shape. So coming across for your egg pops. Two pearls in your first one. We have got a golden peach and then a Cadbury purple. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in that one. A lighter, I think that's another golden peach actually. You've then got a pinkle. Oh. So again, a pinky purple. Then a darker Cinderella blue. And then a midnight blue as well. No, it does have a little inclusion just there. I don't know if you can see that on that midnight blue. So of course, if you're not happy with those, please let me know, and at the end we can swap them. Your next egg pop. 3 pearls in that one. A coral. Oh, actually, no, I apologise. Another golden peach, slightly darker than the first 2. A black cherry and a sea green. 2 more egg pops to go. So your next one. 2 pearls in here. I'm actually going to pop these on this top second row. So you've got a lighter yellow and then a lighter Cinderella blue, just slightly lighter than the first Cinderella blue that you had there. Last egg pop. 3 pearls in that one. So in your last one, you've got another candy pinkle, and then a bright pink, and then another Cadbury purple. Okay, just popping these eggshells away, and then we're going to move on to the 4 pearl oyster next. If I just move these up so we've got a bit of room on the bottom. So 4 pearl oyster. Slight double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And we are quadding. Okay, so I normally go smallest to largest with these, So you've got a lilac purple, a icy blue, a coral, and then a watermelon. Now we're moving across to the oysters. So whatever's in this first oyster, there's no swaps on. Everything else in the sand you can swap, it's just whatever's in here, there's no swaps. Light pop there. Okay, so he's a larger, oh, I was going to say larger icy blue, but he's got a slight Pepsi, but also slightly two-tonal hint of green to him. Now, I don't know if that's just going to be me. No, can you see that? He's got like he's a icy Pepsi, but he does, can anybody else see that green, or is it just me? Now, it's not massively green when it's here. It's not like I wouldn't call it green. He's just got a slight hint to him. Oh, pretty. I have popped it right at the top here just to remind me that one we can't swap. Oh, I nearly opened the oyster packet then without moving the camera back then. Good job I looked up, was like, oh, no, wrong camera. Okay, next oyster. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, 1, 2, 3. You have triples. 3 pearls in your second oyster. Okay, so if we come across here, I'm gonna run them down the side here. I hope that's okay. So you've got a raspberry, a pastely gold, and it's a pickly green. And then last oyster, let's come back. And there's no more in that one. I think it's sea foam, but let me just, he's very, very light pastel. Okay, so he is a sea foam green, but he's very, very light in shade. Can you see what I mean? So he does have, I'll pop him in between the other 2 greens, but yeah, he's very light. He is, oh, Patricia, such beautiful colours with this opening. Let me go from the very top. So you've got the Silver Bells 1 and 2, then the Autumn Peach, and then that icy Pepsi greeny shade. You've got Golden Peach, Cadbury Purple, Yellow, Cinderella Blue, Raspberry, Golden Peach, Pinkle, Darker Cinderella Blue, Midnight Blue, Pastel Gold. The darkest Golden Peach, Black Cherry, Sea Green, Seafoam Green, Pickle, Candy Pinkle, Bright Pink, Cadbury Purple, then Cinderella, no, sorry, Lilac, Icy Blue, Coral and Watermelon. Patricia, my lovely, what do you think? What would you like to do? Regarding your jewellery, the earrings definitely need 2 pearls on, and the crystal no, sorry, the earrings definitely need 2 pearls on. The triangle crystal pendant definitely needs a pearl on. And then the other crystal pendant you can choose to have a pearl on or off. Do the Cadbury pearls match? No. Let me put them over here. I mean they're colour-wise, yes. It's just the size. They're just slightly out. Hang on, if I put it back in here and then I can... It's very dark. Bring me light. That's really bright there, but I'm just showing you just because of the shadow. So actually, they're not far off at all. Let me just keep it still. I mean, I know that's too bright. But yeah, they're not far off at all. So yeah, they're very, very close. If I put them both down there, so we can still see the rest of the pearls. No, the midnight does have a little inclusion on it, yes. I did show it when I showed the midnight blue. I know it's not the clearest, but... Yeah, definitely, Sarah. If you've got them in different ears, you're definitely not going to see the difference, or other people won't see the difference, because then it's not that much of a difference, especially when they're in the different ears. The sea green on the triangle crystal. Yep. No, Gemma, no. Don't be sorry at all. I don't expect everyone to be here every second of every live at all. Oh, bless you, Gemma. Okay, so I'm just going to refresh my comments again, Patricia, because I really don't want to miss you. Oh, match the second silver bells for the earrings. Oh, yes, let me try. Let me bring you across. Which colour would you like to swap out? So I'm going to put it just over here, just so I can... It's easier for me to match. I mean, first time, bang on. Let's come back so we can see. Oh, it just doesn't like it when I move it around. It's almost like it's like, nope, here's some shadows. So let me move these closer to the camera then. So those two there. Take out the first silver bells. Okay, so if you're happy with those, I'll pop those two on the earrings for you. Perfect. Let's just bring you back over here. And then with the other crystal pendant, so this is the curved rectangle one. That one you can choose to have a pearl on or off. Oh, beautiful. So this greeny, icy, Pepsi, it's almost like a three-tonal, 3 different shades mixed into one. Okay, and then for your item of jewellery on the order form, would you like to have a pearl on there? With that one, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Let's move it here. Midnight purple. So you'd like me to swap in a midnight purple? If so, which colour would you like to swap out? So midnight purple. I'll just pop it up there for a second. One of the coral ones. Okay, coral here. Excuse me. So midnight purple on the jewellery. So that is all of the jewellery chosen for then Patricia. So the remaining pearls here are if you're happy with these or if there are any other changes that you would like to do. Again, I'm just going to keep refreshing. Oh, then can you have matching Cadbury purple, burgundy, black cherry, midnight purple and midnight blue, smaller ones for stud earrings? Oh, okay, so the Cadbury purple's there. Are you happy with those or would you like me to change them? Burgundy, red, black cherry, midnight purple, midnight blue. It might be easier if I just get two matching ones. Did you want me to match your ones? Or did you want to keep your singles? I can match the ones you've got. Okay. Oh no, that one's okay. So I've added in, I just need a tally. So I've added in so far one pearl, just so I know how many swapping out, because I don't want to. Oh, Mindy. Oh no, I'm the other one. I think that just scared my dogs. Sorry, puppies. Sorry, puppy. Stella, what was that? Why is this going on? It's bedtime. Stop it. So I'm just looking for the burgundy reds. Now I know you said smaller, but my reds are all sort of very similar in size. hopefully those will be okay. And then let's add 2. So cranberry purple, Cadbury purple even, burgundy red, black cherry, midnight purple I need. Okay, let me show you all of these. So we added in 5 pearls. So if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which 5 to swap out. Okay, so let's just get this acclimatized first and give me light. Again, I know it's a bit bright, it's just otherwise the shadows, because this part of the bowl and where this camera is, it's absolutely terrible with the shadow. So yeah, Cadbury purple, black cherry, midnight blue, burgundy red, midnight purple. The 3 gold and the 2 yellows. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So all of those you'd like to have on simple studs. Okay. So while I write that down, I'm going to move you back to your other pearls. I'll take them out the sand in a minute, but I'm just going to write this down. So we're going to have midnight blue. So with your other pearls, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes you'd like to do? Midnight purple, burgundy red, black cherry, and I'm missing one. Oh, Cadbury purple. Cadbury purple. Okay, so I'm going to take these ones out of the sand now. It's going to be easier if I do it over here. Okay, so coming back again. Sorry I'm moving you around. It's just when there's lots of pearls, it's easier in front of me. Oh, am I, Sarah? Oh, let me unpin that. So I've just unpinned the comment. If it doesn't unpin for anybody else, just pop out, sort of refresh it, come back in, and it should be gone for you. Sometimes the pinned comments don't always go for people, but yeah, I have unpinned it, so it should go if you refresh. And then you're happy with the rest of them as your loose pearls. Patricia, that is perfect. I'm glad you're happy with all of your ones here as well. Putting them all in here. Okay, so the invoice for the extras will get sent across for you over the weekend. It will go to the email address on the order form. I hope you're happy with everything there. Oh, both greens. Hang on, let me bring it back. Both green on jump ring. the pickle and the seafoam green. Oh, jump ring 4mm. Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely missed your comment. Invoice studs and then jump ring 4. And the pinkles. I'm gonna cut right. Let me, Patricia, I think I've, and the Cinderella. Okay, right. I just need to, okay, so the ones in this, these 6 here, so these 6 on jump rings, and these 6 as your loose pearls at the top. Is that right? And the top blue. Okay, I'm with you. So these 7 on jump rings, these 5 as your loose. I'm so sorry, I completely misunderstood. But I hope that that's correct. Of course, if not, shout at me. Yes, okay. I just missed your comment, Patricia. I don't know what's going on, but it's missing some comments there, so I do apologise. But I'm glad we got that there. So those ones on jump rings, so I'll put those up there. And then these ones as your loose pals. Okay, and then they can go down here. Okay, perfect. So invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend. If I do your trick or treat, you have got a treat. You've got a £2 off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have your £2 off code to use. And I'll also email that across for you over the weekend. Patricia, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Oh, excuse me. Although that's quite good for the first one, considering where at the state I was in at the start of the live, like energy level wise. Patricia, you're very, very welcome. Up next then is Sarah Jones. Sarah, are you here? Sarah, hello. I've just read your additional note. Yep, that's not a problem. I'll definitely action that, but I'll also have a look into it as well to see what's going on. So for today, you've got a pumpkin patch pick. Let's go across for your cards. Sarah, good luck. So this one says, have a bonus coral pearl. You know what? I don't think the cards have been too bad today, to be honest. Have a bonus coral pearl. So this one is going to be your pearl. You can do with it as you wish. You can keep him, swap him, pop him on the jewellery. So you've got a nice brighter coral there. Coming back for your pumpkins, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5. Which 2 would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had a couple the other night, Gemma, of the mim cards. Two and 4. Oh, sorry, the lid just came off. Oh, sugar. It's fine. Okay, so 2 first. You have got a pendant. This is one of the new angel wing pendants. It's not on the website yet. It will be going on there soon. It comes with 1 opening, Sarah, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And it is a larger encrusted wing, so angel wing. So it's got gorgeous detail. I'm hoping you can see it all. If I show you the reverse side, so it's not much detail on the back, as you can see. But gorgeous detail. You can hopefully see the outlines of the feathers as well there, and then you've got the crystals in between those. Option number 1, and then it's going to be a hard choice. Option number 2 is a pendant as well. This pendant though, you have to have the pearl on. So the angel wing is pearl on or off. This one is pearl definitely on. So again, 1 opening, and this one is that hidden raindrop, I think we was going to call it. So it's like a zircon encrusted crystal. It looks like a rectangle. From the side, it's got that gorgeous raindrop shape, and then your pearl sits directly underneath, and it will be able to move and have a little wiggle at the bottom there as well. Sarah, which one would you like? The angel wing or the other one? Angel wing or the hidden raindrop? The other one. I'm sorry, my brain went and didn't want to say the name then. Okay, so you've got the hidden raindrop one. Okay, so I'm just topping up these pumpkins again here. So 2 openings all together then, my lovely. Which 2? No, sorry, it's not 2. I'm so sorry. It's 1. It's because I just saw a pair of earrings in the thing. It's 1 opening altogether. Which one would you like to have? Oyster or egg pop? Egg pop. Okay, is there certain colours you're hoping for? So you've got the bonus coral in there already. Let's do your donated pearl from Pearline, and that is a bridal white. Let's come across. So a bridal white, and then with your egg pop, four pearls in that one. Oh, okay, so you do have a couple of funky shapes in here actually. First of all, a candy pinkle. You can definitely see the purple pinkle shade coming through there. You've got a cranberry red, and then you've got a slightly funky oval shaped Cinderella. So just slightly oval. And then you've got a squished pebble, creamy yellow. So he's very squished pebble-esque. So of course, if you're not happy with the colours or the funkiness of the shapes, I'm just going to do it sideways so you can sort of see that, then we can swap them for you, okay? If you are happy, then that's perfect. It's completely up to you. And then I definitely need to know which one you would like to have on your jewellery. So you've got the coral, bridal white, pinkle, cranberry red, Cinderella blue, and then you've got the creamy yellow on the ends there. I definitely need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. What do you think? Oh, can we swap the squished one for an icy blue? Yeah. Would you be happy with this blue here for the pendant? My mother loved the icy blue I showed her, and I'm giving her the... Oh, I love that. Well, is that blue okay? And then if so... with the other pearls, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes you'd like to make? Yes, okay, so that blue is on your jewellery. No, cranberry red. Swap the cranberry, yeah. What colour would you like to have? I'm from Northamptonshire in the UK, Laura. So that's where we're going live from now as well. So I'm from there, but no, that's where we're live from. But yeah, Northamptonshire in the UK. I can show you I don't have as dark as we've seen tonight. I've got possibly this one. So it's slightly darker. It's not massively darker, but it's slightly darker than your first one. Thank you, Laura. Midlands, East. I don't actually know where in the country. I'm about... I don't know. I'm really, really, really bad with geography. Yeah, possibly, Shelley. East Angular, angular. Oh, I can never. Oh, here we go. East Angular, angular, angular. East Angular. What's the word? Angular. You'd like to have a green instead. East Angular. It's not angular, is it? It's angular. No. Angular. Angular. Okay, and a green. Okay, what do we think to those ones, Sarah? Anglia. That's the one. Anglia. I just needed to see it written down. If I start thinking about it, I always trip myself up. Whereas if I say it in like a normal sentence and don't think about it, it's fine. Anglia. East Anglia. Oh, dearie me. They do look gorgeous together, and you're happy with those. Perfect. Let me put them all in here for you. And Sarah, I hope you and of course your mum will be happy with everything then. Let's do your trick or treats card as well. Oh no! Camera. Okay, let's just... Oh, it is a trick. Okay, so we've got a trick with that one. So it does mean that there's nothing on the back of there. Let's just come up before the camera starts going crazy. But I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Sarah. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, cameras. Right, and that is actually the end of the live today. I did sort of cut it short hit about 10 o'clock, and I thought, right, let's just end the order. What's it called? I think the mic. Hello, I didn't make it. I thought I was going to make it. I saw the camera, I saw the mic going, and I was like, oh, no, it didn't make it. Right, thank you all for watching. We're going to be live again on Friday. No, it is Friday. Dear me. We're going to be live again on Sunday. Sunday we're live from 7:30 BST. So I hope to see you all there. If you would like to order, there is space available. If not, please come join us, and have a chat. And yeah, I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you all, as always, for joining us today. And I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.